And now the world is listening again. Afrobeats, Amapiano, Afrofusion, Africa is no longer knocking.
And welcome everyone to another exciting episode of I.K.O Music Show, the home of sound, stories, and serious vibes. If you're returning, you already know we don't disappoint. Today's topic is a powerful one, talking about Africa, the hidden root of modern music. And trust me, by the end of this conversation, some people's playlists will never sound the same.
Let me introduce my amazing guest. To my left, a music researcher, culture advocate, and a man who believes drums have spirits. Please welcome him.
And to my extreme right, a music analyst and someone who can defend Afrobeats even in her sleep. Welcome. Today's topic is a powerful one.
Thank you so much. I'm ready for this conversation because people really need to hear the truth today. All right, let's get into it. People hear blues, jazz, rock, hip hop, even EDM. But when we say Africa is the root of modern music, some people say, how? So let me start with you, sir. In simple terms, how exactly is Africa the root of modern music?
Okay, let me put it this way. If music was a tree, Africa is not the branch.
Go on. Interesting.
Africa is the soil. Rhythm, call and response, polyrhythm. These things didn't start in studios. They started in African communities. Even before instruments, Africans were using hands, feet, voice. They started in African communities.
So basically, Africa didn't borrow music. Music borrowed Africa?
Exactly, with interest.
And penalty charges too. Okay, but let's talk about this rhythm matter. Because African rhythm is communal. In many African cultures, music isn't something you watch. It's something you enter. One person drums, another responds, someone dances, someone sings. Everybody has a role.
That's why when Africans were taken to the Americas, even without instruments, rhythm survived.
And don't hide that. So that's how blues and gospel were born? Exactly. Slaves weren't allowed drums, but they still had hands, feet, voice. So they clapped, stomped, hummed, and sang. That's where blues, spirituals, and gospel came from.
And jazz, this is African rhythm wearing a suit and tie.
So jazz is African music that went to school abroad.
Very correct. Studied theory, but kept the accent.
I love that. Now let's jump to modern times. Hip hop, Afrobeats, pop music. How deep is the African influence there?
Deep is an understatement. Hip hop uses rhythm first, lyrics second. That's African. Sampling?
Even pop music today relies heavily on rhythm. That's why when Afrobeats entered the global scene, it didn't feel foreign. Final question before we wrap up. Why do you think Africa's contribution to music was hidden for so long?
What?
History was written by people who didn't want to credit Africa, but sound doesn't lie. And now the world is listening again. Afrobeats, Amapiano, Afrofusion, Africa is no longer knocking. And on that note, we'll end today's conversation right here. Africa is not just part of music history. Thank you to my amazing guests and thank you to everyone watching. This is I.K.O Music Show. See you next time. Bye-bye.